Today, we're gonna talking about top 10 weird places in the world. Number 10. Spotted Lake, British Columbia, Canada. In winter and spring, the lake located northwest of Oswego in British Columbia's Okanagan Valley is just like any other body of water, but as most of the water starts to evaporate in summer, hundreds of huge briny pools are left behind, leaving a polka-dotted landscape of yellow, green, and blue spots. Thek calls the appropriately named Spotted Lake the most magical place in Canada. The colorful pools are the result of a high concentration of minerals, including calcium, sodium sulfates, and magnesium sulfate that have collected in the water. The minerals and a collection of salts have run off from surrounding hills. The various colors depend on the concentration of minerals in each pool. During World War I, minerals from the lake were used to manufacture ammunition. The minerals were harvested by laborers, who mined as much as 1 ton of salt from the lake each day. According to the British Columbia Visitor Center, stories are that prior to this mineral mining, the lake displayed an even greater variety of colors and an even greater artistic beauty. Visitors who want to view the lake can't get up close and personal. A fence has been erected to protect the area with a sign explaining that it's a culturally and ecologically sensitive area. But there are plenty of good vantage spots along the highway to see the lake's famous polka dots. Number 9. The Giant's Causeway, Northern Ireland. Giant's Causeway Rishclick and an Eifer promontory off basalt columns, along 4 miles 6 km the northern coast of Northern Ireland. There are approximately 40,000 of these stone pillars, each typically with 5 to 7 irregular sides, formed 50 to 60 million years ago. During the Paleogene period, the Giant's Causeway resulted from successive flows off lava, inching toward the coast and cooling when they contacted the sea. Layers of basalt formed columns, and the pressure between these columns sculpted them into polygonal shapes that vary from 15 to 20 inches, 38 to 51 centimeters in diameter, and measure up to 80 to feet 25 meters in height. It is one of the most popular tourist attractions in Northern Ireland, receiving over 998,000 visitors in 2019. The remainder of the site is owned by Thekron Estate and several private landowners. Number 8. Lake Hillier, Western Australia. Lake Hillier, on Middle Island in Western Australia's Recherche Archipelago, lies about 130 kilometers 17 miles from Esperance. It's a surreal sight. The pink lake neighbors the dark blue waters of the Indian Ocean, with a strip of lush green forest acting as a barrier. The lake keeps its deep pink color year-round, which some scientists say is down to high salinity combined with the presence of a salt-loving algae species known as Dunaliella salina, and pink bacteria known as halobacteria. Depending on the season, time of day, and cloud coverage, this lake changes from red to pink, and even to lilac purple. Number 7. Cat Island, Japan. One of the weirdest places on Earth has to be the Japanese Cat Island. A short ferry ride from Japan's east coast, Tashirayama, has a population of 100 humans, who are vastly outnumbered by their furry friends. Originally, the cats were encouraged since the island produced silk, and mice are a natural predator of silkworms. Local fishermen regarded them as good luck. The island even has a cat shrine, along with newly built cat-shaped cabins for tourists to stay in. It goes without saying that there are no dogs allowed. Number 6. Red Beach, Panjin Kina. Panjin Red Beach is not a sandy beach. Instead, it is a reed-covered wetland in one of the world's largest reed marsh areas, the Liao River Delta. Its colorful, though misleading, name refers to the striking seasonal hues of its coastline, which is covered with the plant seepweed, Suaita salsa. The Red Beach is located in Dawa County, about 18 miles southwest of Panjin City, in the northeast province of Liaoning, China. The Red Beach is located in Dawa County, about 18 miles southwest of Panjin City, in the northeast province of Liaoning, China. Red Beach is home to over 400 wildlife species, and is the layover spot for approximately 250 species of birds that migrate annually from East Asia to Australia. While the Red Beach is generally safe for the tourists visiting it, the local wildlife and its biodiversity are themselves under threat. Number 5. Chocolate Hills of Bohol Island, Philippines. The Chocolate Hills are a group of unusually shaped hills located in the middle of the island of Bohol in Philippines. This extraordinary landscape is unique to this small island. At the end of the dry season, the famous hills earn their name when the grass turns from green to brown. At all times, they retain a uniform look as curiously, no trees or clumps of shrubs will grow on them. Since 1988, the Chocolate Hills are Philippines' third national geological monument. It was also submitted to be a UNESCO World Heritage. However, the submission was not yet approved. 4. The Hand in the Desert, Chile. The giant hand sculpture can be found in the Atacama Desert in Chile, one of the driest and most deserted places in the world. Created in 1992 by Chilean sculptor Mario Irazabal, the work soon came to be known as the Mano del Desierto, Desert Hand. The idea behind the huge hand reaching out to the sky was to express human frailty, pain, and loneliness. It is an homage to the vulnerabilities and weaknesses of the human soul in the face of injustices and suffering around the world. The sculpture is 11 meters tall and is located 1,100 meters above sea level. It is a massive and majestic statue which dominates the entire valley. It can easily be seen from a distance as well, and can be visited via Route 5, Thepan American Highway, which is located about 43 miles from the city of Antofagasta. Number 3. Pamukkale, Turkey. Pamukkale in Aegean Turkey is also called the Cotton Castle, because of the white, cottony appearance of the mineral bath spas that abound the province, which is rich in calcium. Known as a spa town since the Roman era, tourists travel to Pamukkale to relax in warm, soothing, and therapeutic waters in the myriad spas. Pamukkale is a small place, but it has remarkable spots to make your trip memorable, such as the ruins of Hierapolis, ancient spa town. Many years ago, Greeks and Romans discovered the curative properties of the warm mineral springs that are found in Pamukkale. Predictably, these springs attracted droves of tourists to the place, but not only to seek therapeutic comforts, but also to see the magnificence of the hardened calcium bicarbonate cascading over the cliffs. It is a famous and stunning calcium structure that earned a UNESCO World Heritage Site title in the 1970s. Number 2. Socotra Island, Demon. Socotra Island is one of the most beautiful and unspoiled lands in the world. The island is well known for its dragon blood trees and its surreal landscapes full of towering sand dunes and deep canyons, making it one of the most beautiful UNESCO sites in the world. Socotra is located in the Arabian Sea just below Yemen, has roughly over 42,000 inhabitants, in an area of 3,796 square kilometers. This means the island is barely inhabited. Socotra is a UNESCO site, so these trees are protected. In fact, the dragon blood tree is an endangered species, as it takes roughly 800 years for it to grow to the size we see them today. Number 1. The Tianzi Mountains, China. Tianzi Mountain provides stunning views of peaks, which rise one after another. It is known as the monarch of the peak forest. At the top of the mountain, visitors can see the full extent of the Wulingyuan scenic area. Beautiful scenes of the mountain greet visitors in different seasons. There are 4 wonders: the sea of clouds, the radiance of the moonlight, rays of sunshine, and the snow in winter. Just like Shaanxi Valley, Tianzi Mountain was formed by sedimentary rocks 318 million years ago. Those rocks, eroded by the water and wind, slowly turned into quartz stones, which formed those amazing peaks in the scenic area. Visitors can take a cable car to see these charming peaks. With 692 meters, about 2,270 feet difference in elevation, the aerial tramway is 2,084 meters, about 2,279 yards in length. The minimum running time is 6 minutes and 22 seconds for a single trip, during which visitors can keep the wonderful scenery of the Tianzi Mountain in view.